This video is going to show you how to use the Cornell Notes document within your OneDrive. Here's the document in its learning playlist. When I open it, the first thing that I want to do is download it to my computer. So in the corner it says download complete. I'm now going to get into my OneDrive, so Office 365, OneDrive, and I'm going to create a folder for this whole research project. So new folder, and I'm going to save it as Bold Actions SFR for short focused research. So anything I do for this research project is going to land in this folder. That way it's going to keep it nice and safe. So I'm going to open the folder, and now I want to upload that Cornell Notes document from my computer. So it's in my downloads, and I just double click on it, and there it is. The first thing I want to do right away is rename it. I'm going to add my last name in the beginning. That way my teacher knows when she opens it whose it is. So you're just going to put your last name there and then hit rename. And now I can open it and start using it. You're going to find your first source. So I found my first source over here in Destiny. It was this bullying article from World Book. I want to see that and my Cornell Notes at the same time. So I'm going to click the Alt and left bracket, and then I'll just pull out my Cornell Notes and put it on the right side. So now I can look at my article and fill out my notes paper at the same time. So this is my first source, source one of, I don't know this number yet until I'm finished researching and I know how many sources I used. Type of source is a database. The source title is World Book Student. And the content title is bullying, so that's just like the article title. If I was doing a website, the source title would be the whole website, so maybe it's nationalgeographic.com or cnn.com. And then the content title would be whatever that web page is. Okay, the author. I don't see an author at the top, and oh, here it is, Anthony Pellegrini. For an author, to make sure that you spell it correctly, you can copy the name and then paste it. Just like that. Date of publication, there's no date there. So I'm going to write N/A. That shows my teacher I looked for it, but it was not available. So then I would just start skimming the article and looking for notes that answer my research questions. I'm not going to copy and paste any notes because that is plagiarism. I need to paraphrase it, which means put them in my own words. A lot of times I just like to write down the facts. That way I know that I'm not plagiarizing. So for example, this harassing, embarrassing, threatening a person using cell phones, text messages, interactive games, instant messages, websites. I could just pull out some of those words, but I'm not doing it word by word. So threatening. I could put verbally, physically, psychologically. That's a direct phrase from the article, so I'm putting quotes around it. Do you see where I found that? Verbally, physically, or psychologically. So if you put it direct from the text, you want to put quotes around it to make sure that you know that. So then my keyword over here with what these notes are about would be like ways people bully. Then I could just keep adding more bullets as I go down. And then maybe this one is feeling jealous towards someone, attract attention, or power. So maybe jealousy, attention, power. And then I would want to press enter to be like parallel to that. Reasons people bully. So your notes go on this side, and then just keywords. That way, if you're trying to look back at your notes to find where information is, they are guidelines for that. Once I finish reading this article and I get all the information that I want, a summary is a one sentence of, in general, what are these notes about? So maybe it's something like bullying is because people da, 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 whatever I didn't read the whole thing. So once I did, I would understand what the article is about. So that would be my source one. When I'm finished with this article and I cite it and I add the citation to my Works Cited page, I would then close that article out and go back to my database or Google and find something else to use. So maybe next I'm going to be using in Gale a whole other database article. I would scroll down, and then that's my source two of whatever. I would fill out this information just like I did the first one. So maybe I use this article. And then I would just do the same way I did with the first source. So every time you change it to a different article or a different website, you have to go down to do a new source. If you want to do more than 3 sources, that's great. You could just copy this blank chart, copy, and then right underneath, you could paste it and then just change the number here, source 4, and then just keep on going in the same document.